Well, good morning, my friends. Good morning. Welcome to Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare. I'm your friendly neighbourhood Shakespeare, and it is time to write some sonnets. We're going to create something unique, something maybe a little bit silly, and always special. I'd like to thank all of you for joining me right here on the channel. You can be watching it live on twitch.tv/nat21adventures, and thank you to nat21adventures for hosting the show. You can also watch it on my two channels, youtube.com/shakespeareapproves and facebook.com/shakespeareapproves. And wherever you're watching it, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. Go like, subscribe, do all the fun things. Follow, hit on YouTube, click the bell. On Twitch, do other things. You can also follow me on other places. Instagram at Shakespeare.approves, Twitter at Shakesapproves, and TikTok at Shakespeare.approves. If you want to support the channel, you certainly can by going to patreon.com/nat21adventures. Or if you want to put money directly in my pocket, you can do so by going to coffee.com/Shakespeare or patreon.com/Shakespeare. Thanks to Nat21Adventures for hosting us. And let's get into creating something great and wonderful. And good morning to all of you. So many of you already watching, a lot of you on Twitch, a couple on YouTube. Johnny O gives us a little bit of Klingon help in the morning. He's saying, good morning, greetings in Klingon. So let me see if I can pronounce this correctly. I'm going to put on my spectacles here to make sure I can read it. Heklumech kach javam. I'm going to say that was good. I'm just, I'm just going to say that was good. So. No, one of Sally's friends speaks Klingon. Of course you do, because that's just how this works. We're all nerds here. And good morning to you all. So it is time to sit down and write a sonnet, my friends, and we're going to do that together. So for anybody who's new, I always re-establish what we're doing here on Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare. And good morning, Alec. Good to have you here. And so what are we doing? How does this work? Why do we care? So a sonnet is a 14-line poem. There are 3 4-line stanzas. Line A, the first line, rhymes with line C, the third line. Line B, the second line, rhymes with line D, the fourth line. And you continue that pattern for all 3 stanzas. Now, you close it all off with a rhyming couplet, which means the 2 lines rhyme with each other. And it's written in iambic pentameter. That means 10 syllables per line. And you can go to hendacasyllabic, that's 11 syllables, if the need arises. So, clear as mud? Let's get writing. So, what are we writing about today? Throw your suggestions into the comments and I'll bring them up here on screen. We're going to vote on them because this is a collaborative effort. You help decide what we're going to write about, and then you also suggest the lines for the sonnet. And here's how that part works. So let us bring up our document right now. Oh, look at me. I'm almost professional this morning with this. So right here you see it says Ode to. Ode to what? Well, every sonnet is an ode to something. And then there's the candy jar. Candy jar is where we put lines that we like, but we're not sure where they're going to go yet. And sometimes we've written entire sonnets out of just what is in past candy jars. So it's a good thing, and I highly recommend it as a writing tool for all of us. So what are we writing about today? Dan Wenzel wants to know, are we doing an ode to Klingons? Well, there's a suggestion right there. Ode to the Klingons. Alex says, clearly we need a Halloween sonnet. Sally over also on Twitch says scary movies or jack-o'-lanterns. Beth Flanders on YouTube suggesting All Hallows Eve. Johnny O suggests emu, because obviously this is a Liberty Mutual commercial. All right. Liberty Mutual, if you want to give me money, or Nat 21 Adventures, you go right ahead. Cheers. In fact, I have a banner for that. If you want to, if Liberty Mutual or anybody else, if you want to send some stuff to me, you can send it to Shakespeare Approves, P.O. Box 137, Gilbertsville, New York 13776. Liberty Mutual, I will accept your check. Liberty, 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 liberty. Only buy what you need. Am I watching a few too many YouTube videos where that is an embedded commercial? Probably. All right. So Grace is suggesting a Liberty Mutual sonnet. Oh my God. God's teeth, breath, and gums. Dan Wenzel says emu are terrifying. That's basically Halloween. Yeah, they are Muppety dinosaurs. That's what they are. They are Muppety dinosaurs. And they've eaten out of my hand. Yeah, a little frightening, and I peed myself a little bit, but it's good times. Screaming Dragon says good memories of trick-or-treating. So we have Klingons, also suggesting by Alec, are we going to do the Klingon sonnet in Klingon? Bruh, I'm not that good. If you are looking for a mate, make search sure, and this is on the masculine side of the register. If you are looking for a Klingon mate, make search sure to read her poetry. Oh yeah, read her poetry, and then she will throw heavy objects. Oh yeah. Yep. Johnny O Twitch says Muppety dinosaurs, the funniest thing he's going to hear today. Also, if you want Muppety dinosaurs, go watch Dinosaurs. It was an ABC show for a couple of seasons. A friend of mine was the casting director on that. Want to become famous? Buy followers and viewers on bigfollows.com. Well, thank you, Azhar Bang. That is incredibly helpful. Thank you. Sally has fed a giraffe mouth to mouth. That's those tongues are, you know what? They are also dinosaurs. They might be mammals, but they're also dinosaurs. Fox over in Iowa. Hello, Fox. Says ode to change. Goodness gracious. Alex says to Sally that feeding the giraffe mouth to mouth sounds sus. So, all right. So let's decide. So we have a few good suggestions. Trick-or-treating. Emus and or just Halloween in general. Klingon sonnets. All Hallows Eve, scary movies, or jack-o'-lanterns quite specifically. And Liberty Mutual. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty. Liberty, liberty, liberty. That's 9. Hey, there we go, 10. Johnny, trick-or-treating with an emu. I think that one might win. Trick-or-treating with an emu, because we can go in a lot of directions. And that sounds almost like breakfast with a rhino. So breakfast with a rhino and the follow-up trick-or-treating with an emu. So yeah, let me throw on my glasses so I can see all of this a little bit better. Because I think I told all of you this at some point, but I've worn glasses on and off for years, right? And now I need them. And my optometrist said it could be just because 40. Hey, you're 40. You need glasses now. Or it could also be because for 18 months I've done nothing but stare at a screen all day. Yeah. It could be that too. And then that screen. And then that screen. And then, a bigger screen over where the telly is. And then sometimes an iPad. There's that. Yeah. What? Here's a question. I have an iPad. Or you know what? We're getting real for a moment. Shakespeare's getting real. I have an iPad. I have a laptop. I have a television, which is connected to the internet. Why in the bloody hell do I ever watch videos on here? Why? Why? It's a small screen. This is a screen the size of what my grandparents' first television is. Only, it was the size of a cabinet, but the screen was still that big. Why? Why would I do that? Do I hate myself? Is this just so much more convenient than taking the extra 9 seconds and grabbing the iPad and opening it up on here? Seriously. It's weird, right? It's weird. Anyway. Grace agrees. Then Emu will not wear the mask keyboard. Dan Wenzel's already running. He's like, no, what? You know what? Shakespeare's having a moment. We're already running this. But Grace agrees. Sally says it's for convenience. Johnny O calls it the 7-Eleven of screens. It's convenience. Alec went like a TikTok series called Shakespeare's Getting Serious. The problem is I couldn't do one about the phone because I'm doing it on a phone. It's like I need to get a fake phone because like, all right, hey, how do I look? All right, and then oh, hello, how are you? Yes, look, it'd be weird. All right, real quick, allow me to answer this message from off-screen wife using my phone while I'm on the computer. All right. All right. And everyone else is also saying hello. So hello, off-screen wife. They love you. All right. Just use the case, everyone. You know what? That's smart. That's smart, Alec. I could just use the case. That is crass. Grace says for multitasking goes nuts and she wants to watch multiple videos at once. That's what she does. You know what? We are 15 minutes into this stream. I started 2 minutes early. Just to let all of you arrive and like, hey, the show's going to start. So we're 13 minutes into the show and we haven't started writing it. That's fine. But Grace, there's no such thing as multitasking. Multitasking doesn't exist. We like to pretend it exists, but it doesn't exist. I'm an ADHD person. I'm the person who multitasking was invented for. And you know what, Grace? Now, you're probably like me. You want to do everything at once. This has been Shakespeare Gets Real. I do TikTok series. Oh, Lord in heaven. All right. So, first line suggestion. My emu will not wear the mask I bought. Given to us by Dan Wenzel. My emu will not wear the mask I bought. That's amazing. And Johnny O has some suggestion. No shame, but here's some writing. A big flightless bird is not an archrist or stork. Not the standard sort you'd eat with a fork. Oh, wow, that got dark. All right. Big flightless bird. Not an ostrich or stork. Not the standard sort you'd eat with a fork. Oh, goodness. Oh, he says back to real. Oh, dear Lord. Excuse me, friends. I'm going to hit the mute button and cough. Not dying, just out. Seasonal allergies. Grace says she is also ADHD, and multitasking just means she does 2 things at once very poorly. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's me doing this show. I can write, I can host it, I can bring stuff up and be the engineer. Like, oh yeah, there's a comment. Oh, hello, let's do an ad, let's do music, and none of it's great, but you all watch it anyway. So thank you. All right, let's see. David Schwartz is watching this morning. Good morrow, David. So David Percival suggesting the emu is much bigger than I thought. Oh, we never actually wrote in what today's topic is. Ode to trick or treating with an emu. All right, and let's bring that document up on screen. There we go. So David Percival, the emu is much bigger than I thought. That's good. The emu is much bigger than I thought. Dan Wenzel says her costume says emu right on the front. They appear to be Muppety dinosaurs, says Alec. All right. They appear to be Muppety. I know. Come on. Stop correcting me. Muppety dinosaurs. Sally says, into my costume. I am now ready. My emu took my jack-o'-lantern. Not. Into my costume. I am now ready. My emu took my jack-o'-lantern. Not. All right. Well, we have a lot of good stuff to work with here. So let's see. Where do we start? I think the very first line that was suggested that could be the first line of the sonnet. My emu will not wear the mask I bought. All right. And then my emu took my jack-o'-lantern not. That is cute. Put that in as a third line there for the moment. All right. Oh, Johnny O has a good one that could potentially fit in here. In between, she stood there with big orange. She stood there staring with big orange eyes. The candy cane flowing. Shrieks realized. So my emu will not wear the mask I bought. She stood there staring with big orange eyes. My emu took my jack-o'-lantern not. The candy corn came flowing. Shrieks realized. That could work. All right, so I'm going to actually throw those in here real quick. She stood there staring with big orange eyes. And then the candy came flowing. Treats realized. So here we go. My emu will not wear the mask I bought. She stood there staring with big orange eyes. My emu took my jack-o'-lantern not. The candy came flowing. Treats realized. So, throwing in some punctuation here. And I think that is a very good first stanza. Well done, everybody. That is delightful. All right, we have more lines. Screaming Dragon. How to dress an emu is a challenge. To dress an emu is a challenge. That would go very nice with the Huck Awesome says emu right on the front. And Dan Wenzel, friend of the show, says, she hates Butterfingers. More for me then. She hates Butterfingers. More for me then. I like it. All right. All right. And let's open Rhyme Zone real quick. That's where this is not an ad, just a fan. And just rhyme a couple of words here. Challenge. That's a hard one. So we might have to, if we're going to use that line, we're going to have to flip it around a little bit. So how to dress an emu is a challenge. So we might change it to, it's a challenge how to dress an emu. But although how to dress an emu, it kind of goes along with how to train a dragon, which is also fun. She opened the door, walked right into the house. Imagine my disappointment from my spouse. She opened the door, walked right into the house. Imagine the disappointment from my spouse. Why would your spouse be disappointed? Trying to eat the treats before we got home. That's everybody. That's not an easy thing. Trying to eat the treats before we got home. All right, we're going to reverse this line here. All right. It's a challenge when you. It's a challenge when you dress an emu. There we go. All right. Her costume says emu right on the front. That's funny. Let's see here. Let's see. Cooperation, understanding, well, no, but profit in chocolate, the emus a go. Oh, that's fantastic, Johnny. Cooperation, understanding. Oh no. But profit in chocolate, the emus a go. Excellent. What a realistic costume, they say. Fantastic, Grace. I think that's gonna. We need to put that in here, but yeah. Dan Wenzel says, best look away when she's eating runs to run with front. That could work. Yeah. Also, grunt, brunt, punt, shunt, hunt, shunt. I already said shunt. Yeah. So. For the original version of the challenge line, Sally says, I take the Reese's. She stands as still as Stonehenge for the original challenge line. That's clever. That's clever. Grace. What a realistic costume, they say. I feel like there's another word I can use that will work. So bear with me, friends. Ooh, all right. Oh, one might say doing this makes me cuckoo. Oh, that could work too. All right, so here we go. One might say doing this makes me cuckoo. One might say doing this makes me cuckoo. And then the Dan Wenzel line, let's look away when she is eating runts. Let's look away when she is eating runts. Away when she is eating runts. Yes. All right, so here's what we have. My emu, actually, let's also expand it just for funsies. My emu will not wear the mask I bought. She stood there staring with big orange eyes. My emu took my jack-o'-lantern, not. The candy came flowing, treats realized. It's a challenge when you dress an emu. Fix that word right there. When you dress an emu. Her costume says emu right on the front. One might say doing this makes me cuckoo. Best look away when she's eating runts. That's very good so far, I think. Yes, so let us continue, my friends. So, a realistic costume, I say, from Grace. All right. All right. Children all dressed up in the Halloween best won't outperform her. She's not impressed. All right. Let's throw that up there as well. So let's actually go to that version. I like that a lot. So, children all dressed. That's a great way of putting that. Children all dressed in their Halloween best. The phrase you'd never hear. Halloween best. Won't out her. She is not impressed. I like that. Children all dressed in their Halloween best. Our faces, says Sally, are covered in chocolate. Ooh, they appear to be Muppety dinosaurs. I like that. That could work there. All right. They thought we were there to sell insurance. Snickers got them a discount in advance. Oh, that might be the closer. That is That is too funny. Oh, they thought we were there to sell insurance. Snickers got them a discount in advance. That's too funny. Sally, even though I know you meant emu, the original thing that you typed in is really funny. My email gives out such a meek wee roll. It's like instead of "you've got mail" or "ding," it's yeah. Oh, too funny. All right, so dinosaurs. Draw, core, tour, schools. Yours all falls indoors. Children all dressed in the Halloween best. They appear to be Muppety dinosaurs. Chantal prefer her. She's not impressed. The candy is gone. We are omnivores, suggests Dan Wenzel. My emu gives out a meek wee roar. We are Liberty Mutual Warriors. Liberty, liberty, liberty. Liberty. We are Liberty Mutual Warriors. That's 11. Let's just make sure. We are Liberty Mutual Warriors. That's works. That works. Grace, that is. That puts in that these final two lines from Dan Wenzel. Oh my lord in heaven, this is too funny. They thought we were there to sell insurance. Snickers got them a discount in advance. Oh, good heavens, this is funny. All right, so here we go. Liberty, 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 liberty. Oh, goodness. All right. So, ode to trick-or-treating with an emu. Ode to a Grecian urn. My emu will not wear the mask I bought. She stood there staring with big orange eyes. My emu took my jack-o'-lantern, not. The candy came flowing, treats realized. It's a challenge when you dress an emu. Her costume says emu right on the front. One might say doing this makes me cuckoo. Best look away when she is eating runts. Children all dressed in their Halloween best. They appear to be Muppety dinosaurs. Shan't outperform her. She is not impressed. We are Liberty Mutual Warriors. They thought we were there to sell insurance. Snickers got them a discount in advance. Oh, my friends, that is too funny. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. Johnny O, with a last second suggestion, throwing in here into the candy jar. My little emu is bad to the bone. If I could just keep her from pecking my fur. So, what are we calling this? Let's come up with a title for our ode to trick or treating with an emu. Although, just simply trick or treating with an emu kind of works. So that's the placeholder at the moment, unless you have a better suggestion. So October 28th, 1. All right, open a new document real quick of the candy jar. Open. Let's find it real quick. All right. All right. I'm just going to throw all of that in there. Okay. At some point, we'll have to do another candy jar sonnet. So, all right. But what font are we choosing for this today? Dan says, honestly, if the title doesn't say trick-or-treating with an emu, this gets surreal so quickly. Oh my goodness. What would we call it if we didn't like if it's just Halloween night, like Halloween night or Saturday. This sonnet is called Saturday. Grace says a Comic Sans font to make it as chaotic as possible. Do I have Comic Sans? Let's see here. I do not. Oh, I do. I do have Comic Sans. So let's see what this would look like then. All right. All right. That's not insane. She says it might actually strike fear into someone's heart to read. Johnny O says, Muppety Adventures? All right. So trick-or-treating with an emu. Grace says that this font is a bit cursed. Oh, gonna have to let me know more about that later, Grace. All right. So there we go. Trick-or-treating with an emu. All right. Gonna take a screenshot real quick. And then I'm gonna load that up onto here as well. Oh, goodness. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just clicking buttons and hoping for the best. That's kind of my MO. All right. All right. And as I'm doing that, dear friends, we're wrapping up today. I do hope that you're planning on doing something great with this Thursday. With this beautiful, beautiful Thursday. It is a misty, misty morning here in upstate New York, and it's beautiful. I took a photo when I was coming back from the coffee shop, and oh, absolutely gorgeous. I wish I could show it to you, like right out my window. It's just misty, and the leaves are gold and brown. It's like the outskirts of Lothlorien right now. I mean, it's honestly fantastic. But Sally says it is sunny and chilly there. Well, fantastic. Oh. Well, before we go, just a couple of announcements real quick. Again, if you want to send me anything, you can. Gotten a couple of requests to send me like random stuff. One person wants to send me some Shakespeare cards, which is kind of fun. You can something, and I'll show it on screen if you'd like. Send it to Shakespeare Approves, PO Box 137, Gilbertsville, New York 13776. You can do that. You can also email me, shakespeare@shakespeareapproves.com, if you want to get into specific touch with me. Also, dear friends, there's going to be no Shakespeare. There's going to be no writing sonnets with Shakespeare next week. I'm going to be driving down to Louisiana, and I don't want to stop the day too late. So the next episode will be Thursday after next. So we're off next week, but we will be back on what is that day? That is going to be November 11th. So writing sonnets with Shakespeare back November 11th. So what is that? Is that Veterans Day? Yeah. So yes, 11/11. So I'll be back on 11/11 at 9 a.m. Eastern time. It'll be 8 in the morning for me because I'm going to be down performing at the Louisiana Renaissance Festival from November 6th through December 12th. So come and join me down there. The next Shakespeare's Coffee Break is going to be on Wednesday, November 17th. We're going to be doing two things. Re-releasing the Matt Young episode, Pride of Ireland, because it got glitchy, and I want you to have a better episode. And then I believe Pinwheel Sideshow is going to be the guest for that episode. And then a major announcement is coming out on Monday about this year's holiday show. So check out that. Also, dear friends, as we are wrapping things up here, I'm going to... no, wrong button. Shakespeare, you were doing so well at the beginning of the episode, and then you decided to stop doing well. Oh, there we go. And let's go back to that so you don't see it. All right. And so another thing real quick, friends. You can support the show. You can buy me a cup of coffee at coffee.com/Shakespeare. Or become a Patreon of the arts at patreon.com/Shakespeare. Tiers start at $3 and go all the way up to $30. And your support is greatly appreciated. It basically pays for my car. So thank you so very much. Follow me on all the places. Facebook.com/Shakespeare Approves. YouTube.com/Shakespeare Approves. Go to my Instagram, Shakespeare.approves. I'm nearly at 3,000 followers. Go do it. Shakes Approves on Twitter and TikTok. Shakespeare.approves. Please also make sure to like and subscribe to the show on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Nat21Adventures. Every subscription really helps it out. So it is hugely, hugely helpful for you to do that. Screaming Dragon says, it's too early to know what one is doing. The time of day helps get your brain started. All right. Johnny O gives us a dodo, it looks like, but possibly an emu icon. But let's go out with our sonnet we read today. My emu will not wear the mask I bought. She stood there staring with big orange eyes. My emu took my jack-o'-lantern, not. The candy came flowing, treats realized. It's a challenge when you dress an emu. Her costume says emu right on the front. One might say doing this makes me cuckoo. Best look away when she is eating runts. Children all dressed in their Halloween best. They appear to be Muppety dinosaurs. Shan't outperform her, she is not impressed. We are Liberty Mutual warriors. They thought we were there to sell insurance. Snickers got them a discount in advance. Bye-bye, friends. I love you, you love me. The mutual glorious affection. Bye-bye.